what we are looking at is a very beautiful type of cherry tree, which is very attractive because of its special colored bark, as well as the beautiful blossoms that it will have very soon. If I go up closer, you can have a look at the bands of very smooth red bark. It peels off like so to reveal an even more interesting texture underneath. It's native to Japan. We can see here a sap, a bit like what is excreted by maple trees, coming out of it here. This is known as amber. The tree sap is like the blood of animals. We can also see some lichen growing here, the yellow and the white colored plants, and this usually grows on the shady side of the tree. In Australia, many people, they look at the trees to see which side is growing the sap, and of course in Australia it's in the southern hemisphere, so the lichen will grow on the south side where the shade would be, because the sun would travel from the east through the north and set in the west. But here in England, where the lichen grows mostly is the north side. So if you don't have a compass and you need to know which way is north, if you want to pray, for example, if you could look to see which side of the trees consistently has lichen growing in it, mostly, because some lichen will grow on the other sides as well, and you could take that as a fairly accurate indication of north, and then you obviously pray towards the southeast, which would be opposite to the lichen, and then a little bit, so we are looking at south, so a little bit to the left, so this will be the direction for the Qibla. It's January now, so the buds are just developing. Now this tree is a little bit late in flowering. If I move to the other type of cherry tree, the ones that are more native to England, you'll see that the buds are more ready to erupt. And of course in England, the first flowers that you see indicating the warmer weather arriving and the coming of spring are the cherry blossoms. And the roads are transformed from seeing trees bare like this to seeing the rows with many blossoms. And of course in cherry trees, the blossoms come before the leaves. But if you can look at the bark of this tree, as you can see, it's not quite as interesting as the bark of the Japanese cherry tree, which is over there, and it's a very interesting shape as well, with lots of branches spreading out from the center with a short trunk.